This is a bonus episode. I want to share with you a different part of myself. I'm a clinical psychologist, a researcher, a teacher, a professor, an uncle, but I'm also a poet. Poetry as a genre is a disciplined use of language to paint life and humanity. Much like the painter, the poet creates and leaves it to the audience to interact with and expand the meaning of the created work. I wrote this piece at the height of intersecting global issues: the COVID-19 pandemic, the murder of George Floyd, and the racial reckoning that ensued. I stood in my window watching the massive crowds snaking through the streets, chanting and screaming on my behalf, while I, a black man, felt less safe to be in the streets with my health-affirming mask firmly over my nose. I am, and I feel. I am all of these feelings, and sometimes all at the same time. I am happy to be black, but scared to be black in a world that sees my black skin as a weapon more deadly than guns used to rip through my black skin. See, my skin is not dangerous like you thought, after all. I am angry because I recognize your humanity, but you still see me as property, as 1/5, as color, as valued less than your pet. I am hopeful because I get to see the seeds of change in the faces and eyes of black boys and girls. I feel hope. I see hope for a future in the bright eyes of black babies of every shade. Still, I feel afraid, ashamed, angry, confused, disappointed, shocked, and dismayed that I am not enough, that I am not able to leave to the beautiful black babies of every shade the kind of world that I wish they would have. I am ashamed for you that humanity is not enough to convince you that the cancerous history bequeathed to you, stoked up in you, is not meaning. It is not purpose. That hate you feel, that hate you embrace is death, yours and mine. Your hate kills humanity as you try to deny mine. I am afraid that you will never know peace in this life or the next because you will not protect and ensure our peace in this one. I feel powerful that I am defined by me, that your definitions and ideas are yours, not ours. I feel free because love lives in me and shines ever so brightly in the presence of darkness and hate. I feel loved by hearts that reach out, lives intertwined, smiles I don't know, good deeds that warm my soul. I feel humbled by silent strangers who stand with me in honest love in ways I may never witness. I feel supported by family, friends, and strangers who hold my fist up in defiance when my arms have grown too weak. I feel needed when I can reach out to others and support them, when my arms, grown taut from reaching back and touching hands splayed in need. I feel heard by the air in the room that inclines to my story, heard by the mouth that chooses silence so that my story can finally be told. I feel seen by eyes that grow teary with recognition of my pain, eyes that assume that purposeful gaze of determination to do better when my story finally fills the room in its brutal honesty. I am joyful that someone will read this, happy to have put this in the ether, relieved to have released this darkness to the light of day, hopeful it will be sanitized, glad that you will let this truth be. I am excited by the prospect of change for the better, change that includes me and finally prioritizes my humanity. I am liberated, knowing that I am doing something, anything, to push the gears that slowly drive the wheels of change and justice. I am all of these feelings, and sometimes I feel all of them at the same time.